Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many parents ponder: should I give my kids an allowance? It's a question that can stir up a lot of opinions and debates, and we're here to unpack it all for you. So, whether you're a new parent, a seasoned pro, or just someone curious about parenting styles, stick around. We'll explore the pros and cons of allowances, share some interesting data, and ultimately help you decide what's best for your family. Now, let's start with a key question. What are the main reasons parents choose to give their kids an allowance? And, more importantly, what benefits can come from it? First off, let's talk about financial literacy. According to a survey conducted by the T. Rowe Price, about 80% of parents believe that teaching kids about money management is crucial. An allowance can be a perfect way to introduce these lessons early on. When kids receive a set amount of money regularly, it opens up discussions about budgeting, saving, and spending wisely. For example, if your child receives $10 a week, you can encourage them to set aside a portion for savings and decide how to spend the rest. This can spark conversations about needs versus wants. Teach them to prioritize saving for something special, like a toy or game they really want, instead of buying candy every week. This can help them develop healthy spending habits that will last a lifetime. Now, let's look at some data that underscores these points. A study from the University of Cambridge found that children who learn about money management at a young age are more likely to grow up to be financially responsible adults. They are less likely to accumulate debt and are better at saving for future goals. So, an allowance might just be the first step toward raising financially savvy kids. Another important aspect of giving an allowance is teaching responsibility. When children have their own money, they learn to make choices. For instance, if they choose to spend all their allowance on a new toy, they might not have enough left for that movie night they were looking forward to. Experiencing the consequences of their decisions helps them understand the value of money in a real-world context. Now, let's consider the flip side. Some parents worry that giving an allowance might lead to entitlement. They fear that their kids may start expecting money without understanding the work that goes into earning it. This is a valid concern. To combat this, you might consider tying the allowance to chores or responsibilities around the house. This way, kids learn that money is earned through effort and contribution. For instance, if you decide to give your child $5 a week for doing their chores, it creates a direct connection between work and reward. However, it's essential to ensure that the chores are age-appropriate and manageable. You don't want to overwhelm them. Now, let's talk about the age factor. The American Psychological Association suggests that children as young as 6 can start to grasp basic money concepts, while others argue that older kids, around 10 or 11, may benefit more from an allowance because they can understand the nuances of saving and spending better. It's crucial to assess your child's maturity level when deciding when to start. Remember, every child is different. Lastly, let's not forget about the emotional aspect. An allowance can serve as a tool for building confidence. When children manage their own money, they may feel a sense of independence and pride in their ability to make decisions. It's a small step toward fostering self-sufficiency. However, it's also essential to communicate openly with your kids about the purpose of the allowance. Talk to them about how it's meant to help them learn, not just a given. This transparency helps set the right expectations. So, should you give your kids an allowance? Ultimately, the decision lies with you. Weighing the benefits of teaching financial responsibility, the potential for fostering independence, and the risk of entitlement will guide you toward what feels right for your family. If you do choose to give an allowance, consider starting small and be sure to have open conversations about money management. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow parents who might be struggling with the same decision. And, of course, we'd love to hear from you. Do you give your kids an allowance? What's your experience been like? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips and insights. Until next time, happy parenting!